This is a demo of AI translation in Drupal CMS. AI translation is a submodule that is part of AI core module, which uh, helps to translate content with the help of any AI provider. So I have installed AI translate module in this instance, and its configuration can be found in configuration AI translate settings. I have enabled two languages in this instance, English and Spanish, and the content is marked as translatable from here. Uh, from content, language, and translation settings, I have marked both content and taxonomy terms as translatable. And now, the if we go to the settings of AI translate, from here, we'll be able to control how AI should translate each languages. The prompts for each translation can be customized from here. We have since there are only two languages, this is the prompt that will be used to translate a text to English, and this is the one that will be used to translate text to Spanish. For example, if we want to translate to English, we can give an instruction that use British English so that for certain words and all, A will be using the spelling corresponding to British English instead of US English. And this is pretty much all the settings this module have. And then before using this service, the translation provider should be also configured, which is under configuration AI default settings. And here, okay, let me just read out this. Looks like there was an error. Okay, that's fine. Some error with here, but this is where we set the provider. I have set it to OpenAI GPT 4.1 mini. Um, Let me just reload this once more and see if we can see the model. Yes. So here we can see this model is set. So this needs to be set. Otherwise, we won't be able to use AI translate feature. Now with that said, to translate a text, simply go to the translate tab of that content, and a link will be there to translate the text using the model we selected. Again, if the default provider is not set under AI default settings, there will be a warning here asking the user to set the default provider. Okay, now to translate this, simply click on this button. It will start a batch process, send all the contents to the LLM. So it's sending 4 items now. Um, then the content in each field will get translated, and here you can see the title has been translated and page has been saved in the original state of the original language was in published state, so this is also saved in published state. The description is translated, then the content is translated, and even okay, so by default the taxonomic terms won't be translated. um, Maybe I think I had these translations earlier. I'll do one thing. I'll remove this, or let me check one thing. Configuration AI translate settings. So here we have this configuration uh, called entity reference translation. So if a node has any entity reference field, to translate them, this option should be selected. I I previously tested this, and I think the taxonomy terms were translated during that time. What I'll do is I'll delete the translations for these terms. Delete. Delete. Use. And delete this again. We delete the third one also. Now let's see how the translation works. I have to delete this translation as well because otherwise the translate with, okay, I'll show that as well. So once the page is translated, we won't be seeing the translate with uh, a model option here. Okay, this is the privacy policy page. Maybe what I'll do is I'll select the same tags here, AI powered, then what was the second one? Open source and web development. So I have selected these three tags here in the original version of the page. Then now I'm going to translate this. The page has been translated. The title has been translated. It is also in draft state because the original content was in draft state. The body has been translated, and here you can see the tags are not translated because entity reference translation is not enabled in AI translate settings. So what I'll do is I'll just delete this translation. Then from AI translate settings, enable this for the taxonomy term entities. That's saved. Go to translate again and translate using your GPT. Now there are three items. So previously there were only four items. Now we have three taxonomy terms as well because the taxonomy term reference translation is enabled. And here you can see the taxonomy terms have also been translated. And this is how we will translate entity reference items like paragraphs and all. Yes, so that's how AI translate module works.